Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going stealth camping. Well, we've taken a path off of one of the main trails and it's petered out to a fallen tree that is the end of the road. So I'm going to turn around and head back the way I was coming. I saw a clearing area that I think is going to be a good spot to set up for the night. And we're going to go check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are stealth camping. We got the KLR. We're out here in a state forest and I've just located a spot. I've been riding around looking and I found one here that I think is going to work. I needed 2 trees so we can set up a hammock. So let's get that done and I'll be back with you. I think this would be a perfect spot. I got 2 trees here, maybe that one there. Plenty of room for the hammock. So, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we gotta get set up because it's gonna get dark around 6. Cook kit and Hammock drummer 5.0. That's where we're sleeping in tonight. I've been wanting this for a long time and I finally got it. And then this is the first time I'm actually using it and I'm excited for that. Plenty of strap in this, so it's gonna make it. So let's hang the hammock. Alright guys, I have the hammock set up. The Drummer 5.0 by Hammock. I have the tarp set up above it. I don't expect rain tonight, but condensation is a big concern of mine. For fire, I brought my Yugo fire pit. I don't want to scar the ground here. Plus there's just a lot of leaves and pine needles and it's everywhere. So I'm going to contain the fire here. I just want a small fire for myself for some ambiance. For dinner, I am going to boil water. That's all we need today. I brought a hiker's meal. It's called chicken gumbo. So that's interesting. That'll be fun to experience maybe. But we're going to do that on the isobutane stove. Other than that, I am out here to decompress and get away from the day-to-day life and the busy go and just relax. That's what I'm here for. I'm in the middle of a state forest, rode the KLR out. It was a wonderful day to ride. The weather is great. The sun's going down. It's going to be pitch black out here. I do have a headlamp. Like I said, we're making a small fire. And other than that, I got this nice log here. This is a bonus feature for this site. So I was walking around just checking the place out down the road and stuff, and I saw this off on the side, and it's a tree stand. It looks like it's seen better days. I thought it was pretty neat. This is definitely a place people hunt, but currently it's just small game season and there's no hunting a half hour after sundown. I haven't heard or seen anybody out here today. A lot of these people in Florida say it's really cold, and I think it's really nice. I think it's about 51 degrees. It's probably dropping. The sun's going down. Have about an hour left of sunlight, and I was just shooting some drone footage and walking around and enjoying nature. The only thing I'm hearing out here is airplanes flying overhead. We'll leave this be and continue on. I'm going to go ahead and get the sleeping bag out so that it can start fluffing up. So it can keep me well insulated tonight. That thing will fluff out nicely before bedtime, hopefully. Alright guys, we're actually just around the corner from the camp, about 150, maybe 200 yards away. And we're going to cook dinner. It is 5:45, so the sun is going down. It's below the trees, so we want to get this done and get back over to the camp and do some relaxation, get that fire going. So we're going to get this started and get that water boiling so we can make some chicken gumbo from Maine. All right, close enough. Now we wait for it to boil. I remembered my spoon. It actually smells really, really good. It looks kind of like what you would buy already flavored beans and red beans and rice, like in the grocery. I think this will be good. So there's all kinds of animals out here, including deer and black bear. Hopefully we'll see deer. I wouldn't mind, and I also wouldn't mind seeing bear at a distance, but I definitely don't want to invite them into my campsite. That's why we're cooking away from our campsite, a couple hundred yards. But I do have bear mace on the camera bag over here, just in case. And we're going to leave our trash at our cook site as well, so that if anything's curious, it leaves us alone over there. Looks like we're almost to a boil, but not quite. And we're gonna get us some gumbo going. All right, piping hot boiling water is gonna go into the bag. This was in the cook kit, so why not use it? Make things easier on us. Okay, so here we go. That seems like a lot of liquid, but it's got to rehydrate it, so. All right, that's back in there. We're gonna set a 15-minute timer. I'm moving out to the roadway so I can watch the rest of the sun disappear. It's not gonna be too close, like maybe 15 more yards, but right here. I'm gonna go back and get my light so y'all can see me. Still have about maybe 5 minutes left for the food. All right, guys, it's been 15 minutes and this thing is ready. It says to stir it and then enjoy. Looks a little soupy still, but it is a gumbo, so just stirring it up. All right, here we go. Let's see how this tastes. Being from Louisiana myself, it's not gumbo in the traditional sense, but being here in Florida, in the woods, and considering it came out of a bag, it's not bad. All right, guys, I'll see you at the camp, and we'll start a fire. So guys, I finished dinner and then I came back here and I started the fire because it was getting pitch black out here. I just Needs a little tending, but it's going pretty good. Perfect. So I'm just gonna hang out by the fire and relax before I decide to call it a night. So there's some racing going on in the background. I can hear the engines. Kind of reminds me of when I stayed at Lake Ashby, except they're not blaring music and it's not hot. I can see my breath. So I'm just gonna hang out with this fire, relax, before calling it a night. There's a nice moon, it's not full. Try to put a shot of that in. I suck at filming the moon, but I will try. Other than that, it is peaceful. Check back in with you later. Well guys, I'm gonna hop in the hammock here and just relax, play on my phone a little bit. I walked around some of the trails in the dark, didn't see any wildlife, so that's why you don't see any wildlife. It's been peaceful, it's been quiet. I enjoyed myself at the fire, extinguished the fire, and then I doused it with water so that there's no question that it is out. Like I mentioned earlier, the ground's wet already, so now I saturated it. There's no embers. I looked at it in the dark. There's nothing there. And then I flipped the fire pit over to let it dry. I'm excited to try this hammock out. Allegedly, you can side sleep on it, and I'm a side sleeper, so I'm going to put that to the test tonight. If anything exciting happens during the night, I'll be sure to bring you in on it. Otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's just about 7 o'clock. And it got cold last night. Let's see what it says. 37 degrees. That's pretty cold for Florida. Pretty nice, actually. Well, we're gonna get up and make some breakfast. There are my shoes. Kinda wish I wore my socks last night. But I can't stand wearing socks without shoes on. Overall, it was a comfortable sleep. I stayed warm in my sleeping bag. There was only one instance where I woke up hearing something thrashing in the woods. I shined a light out there, and about 20 feet away, I just saw a pair of eyes. They're about 6 inches apart. I'd say it was probably a bobcat or maybe a coyote. He's coming in, checking things out. He ran when I told him to scat. So we're gonna make some oatmeal. Bananas and cream. Did y'all know that the instant oatmeal has a fill line on the packaging itself that you fill with water so that you know you have the right amount of water in it? Pretty neat. Just letting my oatmeal here meld together, and then we're gonna pack up and head out. Hope you've enjoyed this content. I know, haven't been around for a while. Trying to change that here in 2024. You saw my last video. I introduced you to the brand new Kawasaki KLR 2023 Adventure model that I rode out here today. That was pretty exciting for me to acquire that. If you don't mind, I would greatly appreciate if you would just hit that like button and then hit that subscribe button and then the tiny bell. It doesn't cost you anything, but it would help me out. It also let me know that y'all are still watching, y'all are still there, and you're still interested. So, I've had fun out here tonight. It was a wonderful, wonderful evening, and it did get cold. I don't say that often here in Florida, but it got cold, and I absolutely loved it. We came out, we found a site to camp at, we set up camp, we had dinner, we enjoyed the fire until bedtime, then we climbed into the bed. Took a little bit to get to sleep, but otherwise it was great. It was comfortable sleeping in the Hammock Drummer 5.0. I think my only issue, I may have set it up a little incorrectly because I did experience some sliding. I would slide in the middle of the night. I think that's a combination of the material of the hammock and the material of my sleeping bag. So I would have to adjust throughout the night. So I'm not sure what I did incorrectly there. If you know, maybe leave a comment down below how I can alleviate that from happening in the future. But once I did shift up to the top, I mean, I didn't have any worries of rolling out or flipping or anything like that. It slept good. It slept better than a regular hammock, and also you can sleep on your side, which is pretty amazing. I think the most difficult part was getting into the sleeping bag once you're in the hammock, but we did accomplish that as well. I'm gonna eat my oatmeal and enjoy this sunrise. Hey guys, bike's packed up and we are ready to go. I want to thank you for joining me. Until next time.